Okay, today we're going to be going through the green belt, new skills home workout. These are all leg techniques. By now we've seen most of the strikes that you're going to be using in terms of the lower belts. And the main new thing that you're adding in green belt is new leg techniques. So go ahead and come into a horse stance. Since these are all kicks, they require openness through the quad, the groin, and the hips. So sink into your horse stance. Let this area begin to open up. Sink the torso down in the center. All right, the first technique that we're going to be going through is the outside-inside crescent. This is a double kick. Requires jumping, and it requires a jump switch of the feet. So we're going to start with the jump switch and then build into the outside-inside crescent double kick on both sides. Sink down into your horse for a little bit more, a couple more breaths. Really get the groin and hips open. All right, come up into sparring stance. Let's talk about the jump switch first. So a jump switch means you pick up your front foot, you jump and switch which direction is in front. Basically, you're as if you were on two pods. You switch your feet on those pods. You pick up the front foot, jump, place the new back foot down, and then set the new front foot where the foot previously was. You pick up the front foot, jump onto the back foot, then put the front foot down. So it's front. This front foot goes to the back. The previous back foot then goes to the front. Pick up the front foot, jump switch. Pick up the front foot, jump switch. I'm turning my body 180 degrees, side to side. My feet are in the same position. I'm just changing which part of my body is facing forward. So from this, let's do a couple more jump switches just to get the hang of that. Once you have the jump switch, adding the kicks is easy, but you have to be able to get this first part down. Okay, so the outside-inside crescent. The idea is, again, like you're starting on your two pods, or even easier in a cat stance. The front leg is going to do an outside crescent, and then you're going to jump off of this back foot as that foot lands, and the front foot is going to do an inside crescent. So front foot picks up just like the jump switch. It does an outside crescent as you jump off of the back foot, and the previous back foot does an inside crescent kick. So try a few of those. Outside, inside. With the jump switch, you should end with your opposite side of your body forward, body facing 180 degrees from where it was previously. Outside, inside. Outside, inside. Really get the legs swinging to feel the momentum turning your hips in the air. It basically should feel just like a jump switch, except you can just start adding little circles with the legs, outside, inside. They're both waving the same way. So my front foot is going toward the left, and my back foot follows it, also going toward the left. First one is doing an outside crescent, second one is doing an inside crescent. Let's do 10 of those back and forth. If you don't have this down yet, just stick to the jump switches. Here we go, we're going to do 10 on both sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, shake that out. Let's cool down in a bow stance, or a reverse bow stance, sorry. For this next one, sink down, try to get the hips open. Calm down the breathing, relax, open through the quad. All right, come on, shake it out. The next skill is a low back sweep. So everyone knows a back sweep is coming from the front of your body toward the back, hitting with the heel side of the foot, the back of your foot. So a jump in back switch, back sweep, you step behind and sweep with the back of the foot. Spinning low back sweep means first we spin in place. So start in a sparring technique, or a sparring stance. Turn. By now, if you're getting used to the spinning side kicks, you should have the spin down, or the spinning hook kick. Those are blue belt skills. So the spin should be down. You turn, and you're going to, instead of side kicking, like a spinning side kick, you turn and then sweep the foot around across in front and return to the position you were in. So from the side, it looks like this. I turn in place, I see my target, this leg swings out and around, and then I come back to the original way I was facing. So you always break it down into 2 steps. Spin, extend, you're sinking into a reverse bow stance here that's spinning through where your opponent is. And then eventually you can combine the spin and the sweep into one movement, and even use it to spin all the way around. So we're going to do 10 on one side and then 10 on the other. So starting with 1 foot forward, you spin in place. 1, low sweep, turn. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So as I spin, I'm using my front leg as my axis, and I sink down that axis into a reverse bow stance. So I'm weighted 50-50. I'm coming over my front leg as I spin, and then I sink down to extend the leg out and continue spinning in a sweep. If you think about a line straight in front of you, you don't just spin and hit that line. You have to have momentum to go through the line. So you spin, sweep the leg through the line in front of you so that when you hit your target's leg, it doesn't just stop there, it sweeps through the leg. Let's do 10 on the other side. You turn, look, sweep. Turn, look, sweep. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, come back into a horse stance. All right, and the final skill is kind of a combination of these two. It's an outside-inside crescent kick with a spin. And so this is called, when it's all put together, it's called a double smash kick. You turn, that's the spin, and then it's outside, inside. And you should land back the way you were originally facing. So you spin, outside, inside, land. Double smash kick. If you can't get this, start where you were before. Turn, jump, switch. Turn, jump, switch. Once you get the turn and jump switch, you should be able to add the outside crescent and then jump inside crescent. Turn, outside, jump, inside. And now let's try to put it all together. Do whatever variation you can do now and work up. Main thing to look for is if your kick doesn't hit right in front of you, it means you're jumping, you're not spinning enough. So say I only spin to here and I kick my legs out. It's like my crescent kick was going that way. I need my crescent kick to hit in front of me, so I need to turn all the way around and make sure both kicks come through this line in front of me. So let's do 10 double smash kicks on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, other direction. Start slow. Number 1, we turn outside, inside. You can slap your hand. You can put your hand in front of you if you want to give yourself a target. Okay, let's continue. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so if you're a green belt, these are the skills that you are going to find most complicated or the hardest to master as a green belt. Each belt gives you new skills that you have to work on. If you could just do everything, there would be no practice. That's why I'm making these videos, to condense the things you really need to work on into your home workout so that you're getting a conditioning, cranking up your heart rate, but at the same time working on very specific skills that you'll have to master for a green belt.